Hello, so this is going to be your June forecast reading. So this month, sorry it's running a little bit late as well. I know we're already into June and I haven't got this video out, so a few things have been going on, but yeah, better late than never. So what I'm going to do for this month's reading is I've already pulled the cards, so I'm going to run through a few things, specific situations that could be happening. So this may not relate to everybody. You may pick up something from this, so just take what resonates and leave the rest if it doesn't resonate. So, alright, I'm going to get into it now. So the first card that came up was the Two of Cups and Judgment. So we've got these two together. So I feel like with these two cards coming out, so there is going to be a situation where there is a harmonious balance coming between two people. So I mean, this could be a romantic partnership, it could be a business partnership, it could be a friendship, so whatever it relates to for you, but it's a relationship where you are two are very connected. The Judgment card, I feel like there has been something gone on in the relationship that has affected it, in the sense that maybe one person thought that they were better than the other person, or that one person judged the other person, or they, you know, took things and twisted it and then kind of made the other person to be, you know, something different, and it was, yeah, there was just a lot of judgment in the relationship. We also have military person that came out here with that, so it's like that it could have been one person felt like they had more authority over the other person, or there was this kind of control thing going on in this relationship. I do feel like that is all balancing out this month. It looks like that things are going to turn, and it's going to be, you'll realize whether that it's you or the other person that was trying to do this. It was that one person was trying to control the relationship in some way, have power over them, or try to have authority over them. There was a sense of control in here, and either you or the other person is realizing that now, and realizing that this connection is a good connection, and you both want to move forward with it. So it's like you've had to kind of like, what's the word, like put down your swords kind of thing, and stop fighting, because it wasn't helping anybody, it wasn't helping the connection, and it was only, you know, ruining a good thing. So yeah, it's like there isn't the need to win over somebody else is just falling away this month, and the connection's going to start being more harmonious. Yeah, so if that resonates with you, then with a certain person, it could be, June could be the month that things start to, you know, calm down and be a bit more civil and nice, and get back to how it used to be. Alright, so then we've got the Ace of Wands. So I don't normally read reversed in tarot. Sometimes if the card comes out upside down, that tarot readers can read reversed. I don't usually read reversed, but if for some weird reason there is a reversed card in there, I will read it reversed, because obviously I don't read reversed and I don't have my cards that way, so if it does come out, then it's meant to be that way. So we have the Ace of Wands reversed came out. So the Ace of Wands reversed means that there may be a block in getting something else started. So this could be something where it's like an action being taken. So it's like you know that there's a need for an action to be taken, but there's a block there for some reason. Whether it could be you're waiting on somebody else, or that it's like an emotional block. It could be there's something there that isn't letting you move forward. And I think the reason behind you not being able to move forward is that there is, so here we've got, your energy has created this, your warmth and love can change the situation, specifically in 19 days. So that could be, yeah, it's like something needs to change in order for this thing to move forward. So what I'm kind of getting from that is that there isn't warmth in the situation. So it could be that you've got all of this, you know, like motivation and drive to make it work, but it's like there's something that's not quite there, and I feel like it's the warmth that is needed to move this forward. So it's even like, it could be that you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, you could be like, I want to do this because I want to earn lots of money, or I want to get lots of things and stuff, but like, that's the wrong reason for getting into something. Like, maybe it's more, you need to think about, actually, if the money comes, and that's great, but why I'm doing this is because I have passion for it and I really want to do it, and I love what I do when I do this, so it's like, you need to think of the situation from a different perspective before it'll start to move forward, because I just feel like there's a sense of, it's for the wrong reasons why you want it to get going. So and that's not to say that you're not going to move forward with this particular thing. It just means that you need to change your frame of mind to figure out why you're actually doing it, because you might realize, actually, I am doing this for the wrong reasons, and then you might need to find something else, which may be the case for some people. For others, it could be you're still moving into that same situation, but it's like you need to think of it differently before you move forward. Yeah, and choose with love. It's like you need to choose it because of the love of doing it, not because of some other stupid reason. Right. So then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, knowledge passed down and wisdom, and then we've got attraction and perfect match. So I feel like this could be, it could either be, I do get the sense of maybe somebody's coming in, like maybe say if you're single, then you're looking for somebody. It could just be that you're minding your own business, like you're fine, and then the next moment, like, oh, there's somebody, and there's an attraction, and they seem like, a perfect match kind of thing. If it's not to do with that type of thing, it could just be like you're minding your own business, doing your own thing, you feel really in your zone and working away on, something really fulfilling and creative and stuff. And then you could meet somebody else who has more knowledge and wisdom. It's like, I kind of get the sense of, like if you're, say in a garden, like you're doing your gardening and you're doing it, the way that you want to do it, and then you have somebody, like an old person, come in and say, oh, this is the really great way to like grow tomatoes, and here's a little trick I'll tell you, and you use a special ingredient, and then these tomatoes grow amazing from that. It's something like that, where there is wisdom from somebody else coming in, there's attraction to somebody else or attraction to what you're doing, and it's like someone comes in and either just drops a little nugget of wisdom and that can help you grow, or it's like, just be aware from that. For some of you, if that may resonate, you might find then, someone just comes into your life and, drops some information, and you're like, wow, I can really use that in my life. So, that could be another thing to look out for. All right, and then we've got one more situation. So we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. We've got sad news, thinking something is separate or different, but is actually two sides of the same coin. Long-lasting and romantic gesture. Alright, so, okay, what's the deal with this one? So, Six of Pentacles, I feel like it's kind of I feel like the giving and taking is imbalanced in some way. So you could feel like you may have a situation, maybe it could have happened last month, or it could be happening around this time, where you feel like you've given something and you haven't got back what you expected in return. So it's like you've kind of had to go back to the drawing board and be like, what am I not doing right? Or maybe not even what I'm doing right. It's like that you're giving to the wrong people, or you're giving out your energy too much, or you're giving energy out that you should be using for yourself. There's something like that where it's, and you felt like have needed to take a step back and go back to the drawing board, and again bringing in wisdom from somebody else. Like somebody else might come in, and I do feel like with this as well, is some of you could have someone come in who kind of along the lines of tells you, don't make the same mistake that I did, it's or don't repeat the same pattern again. And you could hear a bit of a sad story from somebody else. I feel like that's where the sad news might come in. It's someone really close to you, like a grandparent or a parent, or a child or something like that. They could come to you and you might be like, wow, I am gonna about to, living that same story. I don't want to live that same story again. I want to change the pattern. So, yeah, and where I think, the thinking something is separate or different, but it's actually two sides of the same coin. I feel like with that as well, that it's, we're all, when you're getting real deep into it, it's like we're all living simultaneous, like, lifetimes, and it's, from, past lives and future lives and things like that, it's all intertwined, and we need to make certain choices in order to break certain cycles. So, and to make something long lasting as well. It's like we don't want to keep going around in these same patterns. So, yeah, sometimes I think the most, we think we want to give to other people all the time, and that's not a bad thing, but it's sometimes we need to make hard decisions in order to change future timelines and change, generations and ancestry and things like that. It's like we don't, yeah, we're afraid to make the hard decisions now, but in actual fact, it has a ripple. It's like the butterfly effect, like it has a ripple throughout, the past and the future and everything. So, and when you get your head around that, it makes it not easier to make the decisions, but you're more aware of the impact of what your decisions, the impact that your decisions have now. Yeah. So, yeah, those are the situations that might be going on in June. If you would like a personal reading done by me, then you can message me at hello@staceysadler.com. I'm available for written online readings and in-store readings. And yeah, flip me a message if any of that relates to you. And yeah, I hope that helps somebody out there. And I will talk to you on the next reading.